America in the 1960s was obsessed with light, spiritual awakenings, peace movements, cosmic love, but every light casts a shadow. And in that shadow, one man decided to crown the darkness itself. On Walpurgisnacht, April 30th, 1966, Anton Szandor LaVey declared the founding of the Church of Satan. It was the first public religion to take the name of the adversary, not in worship of evil, but in celebration of the forbidden. For LaVey, the devil was not a monster, but a mirror. He said, "In denying the devil, man denies himself." Born in 1930, LaVey grew up amidst the carnival lights and calliope songs of mid-century America. He worked as an organist, a circus musician, even a police photographer, witnessing both sin and sorrow up close. These experiences convinced him that hypocrisy, not evil, was mankind's greatest sin. The preacher condemns lust, he said, then indulges it in secret. The Church of Satan was his revolt, an anti-church built on honesty of desire rather than denial. For LaVey, Satan represented freedom from illusion. At the heart of LaVeyan Satanism is a rejection of guilt. Where Christianity exalts the spirit, LaVey exalts the flesh. Man, he argued, is not fallen, he is animal made noble. The so-called sins, lust, pride, anger, envy, are in truth the forces that drive civilization. His creed was simple: indulgence, not abstinence, vital existence, not spiritual fantasy. To LaVey, heaven and hell were not afterlives, they were states of mind. Inside the Black House of San Francisco, ritual became theater. Cloaked figures gathered by candlelight as LaVey intoned ancient names. But there were no demons, only psychological transformation. He called these acts psychodramas, tools to purge repression through symbol and spectacle. The Baphomet, a goat-headed pentagram, symbolized not evil, but equilibrium, the goat for instinct, the circle for reason. Together they formed the complete human being. In 1969 came the Satanic Bible, a dark manifesto blending Nietzsche's will to power, Ayn Rand's individualism, and LaVey's theatrical flair. Its 9 satanic statements declared Satan represents indulgence instead of abstinence. Satan represents vengeance instead of turning the other cheek. Satan represents man as just another animal. To some, it was shocking blasphemy. To others, refreshing honesty. The Satanic Bible became one of the century's most infamous texts, a gospel of self-empowerment wrapped in black. LaVey was not just a philosopher, he was a showman. He posed with skulls, serpents, and velvet robes. The media called him the Black Pope, and in their outrage they made him immortal. If religion is theater, he said, then we are simply honest actors. Through the Church of Satan, LaVey revealed that faith and spectacle had always been intertwined. He merely made the illusion visible. The 1980s, an age of fear. Television preachers warned of cults in every basement. Children whispered of kidnappings, sacrifices, and black masses. But LaVey's Church of Satan was none of these things. It had no covens, no crimes, no sacrifices. Its rites were intellectual, symbolic, and private. Yet hysteria has no need for truth. As paranoia spread, LaVey became the face of an invented evil, the scapegoat of a moral panic. When LaVey died in 1997, He left behind no empire, but a shadow that still walks through popular culture. His aesthetic, red lights, inverted crosses, the whisper of forbidden knowledge, became visual language for rebellion. From heavy metal to Hollywood, his symbols endure. Philosophically, his ideas seeped into modern secularism and individualist thought. Whether one agrees or not, LaVey forced the world to confront its contradictions. Today, the Church of Satan endures as a decentralized network of thinkers, skeptics, and artists. They do not worship a devil, they embody him. As metaphor, the devil for them is the eternal rebel, the spirit of free thought and defiance. Meanwhile, the Satanic Temple, a later offshoot, turned LaVey's satire into activism, using satanic imagery to defend secularism and freedom. In both, the old myth is reborn, the symbol of Satan as conscience against conformity. In the end, Anton LaVey did not summon demons, he summoned honesty. His Church of Satan remains less a religion than a reflection, a dark mirror showing us what we fear to see. That mankind is both God and beast, both saint and sinner. For every deity we create, we fashion a devil to oppose it. And perhaps that's what LaVey understood best. The devil is not out there in the dark. He lives quietly inside each of us. You've been watching the Esoteric Unveiled, exploring hidden orders, forgotten truths, and forbidden knowledge. Like and subscribe.